Good morning, everyone. Allie here with AlleyCat RVs. Behind me, I've got our trade-in that just came in last night. Now, this is a 2016 Thor Vegas 25.2. Okay, so this baby is 26.5 foot long. That's going to be total length. We've got 305 horsepower and 420 pounds of torque. I'll go over a few more details as we look around it, but I wanted to go ahead and start off with some of the basic information there. Let's take a look. All right, so the engine is going to consist of a F350. It's a 6.8 liter gas engine. We've got a Triton V10 in it. The tires, we got good tires on here. These are from 2021. And then of course you're going to have all your standard cameras on the side and rear, being it's a motorhome. Now, real quick on this front windshield, I did want to point out that I looked over it pretty meticulously, and it has one small chip. It might be easier to see from the inside. I'll see if I can see it out here. Okay, we're going to point that out when I get inside because I don't see it even though I know it's there. So we'll find it on the inside. All right, you've got a little bit of wear and tear to the decals here, you'll notice as we go through, but it's really only to the decals. And then I'll point out anything else that you might need to know or need to be aware of. So we come over here, we've got a little bit of storage right here. Let me pop that open, I'll show you as we go. I really like this Vegas because I've noticed on some of the Vegases we get, they don't have a lot of storage. This one actually does have a pretty decent amount for only being a 26.5 foot coach. You've got your lighted awning right there, so the LED lights. Now the awning is clean and in good condition. Now when I say clean, yes, it needs a little bit of rinsing off, which we will take care of over in our detail department, as you can see here. But when I say clean, I mean there's no rips, no tears. In fact, I really couldn't even find any sun rot on this RV. So awning is in excellent condition. We'll put that back in once we go inside. You can see it's got the frameless windows. You've got an outdoor TV here. More storage under both of these bays. If I can turn the handle the right way. There we go. Storage there, your outdoor speakers, your 110 plugs. More storage again. And you'll be able to see this is kind of a pass-through storage here. So the slide out on this one, it's going to be a single slide, is going to be the bedroom here. You can see the slide topper, also in excellent condition. What's really nice is the backup camera is actually mounted on the slide itself. So, you know, of course we all know you do not drive with the slide out. But if you're getting close to your parking space, you know, where you're going to set up camp and you just need to back it up a few inches and you want to make sure that you're not going to hit anything, it is permissible in, you know, of course, going very slow speeds. You can put the slide out and then back up. That way you can see how close you're getting if you don't have help to do so. Nice little touch there. And I was impressed at the towing capacity on this Vegas. It has an 8,000 pound hitch. So if you've got a small vehicle, absolutely you can tow it behind it. Under here, we've got more storage. This is part of that pass-through. Of course, this is much easier to access with the slide closed. We've got our cord. I almost called it a hose. We've got our cord down here. And then we do have a light here too. Nice at night. And then you can see how it's a pass-through all the way around. Well, maybe not a pass-through. I stand corrected, but you can get through to both of those sides. All right, coming over to this side. So you can see the coach, other than the decals, but the coach itself is in pretty good condition. You've got your generator here. I'm not 100% sure of the wattage on it. Obviously, it's a little bit smaller generator, but I am going to put that in the description once I get a little more info on that, and we'll get the miles, the hours, well, and the miles once we step inside the coach. All right, again, just a little wear to the decals on the outside here, and it has not been through our detail bay at all. So the way that you're seeing it is actually in the condition that it was traded in, which is always nice to get a true look. I left this unlocked for this video. That's just going to be all your tank pools right there. This is going to be your propane. And then more storage. So we will send it through our full detail bay. It'll also make sure that we fill up the propane on it. It's going to come with either excellent batteries, which seem to be doing great, but they will get tested. If they don't pass our test, then we'll put brand new batteries on there for you. It's also going to include a 150-point inspection. Now that's going to cover things such as your, I'm drawing a blank here for a second, my goodness, your fridge, your ACs, your making sure that all the components work, your water heaters, water pumps, the generators functioning well, all of those details, making sure that those are all in place and everything's functioning so it is safe and comfortable to drive down the road and that you don't have any mishaps with it. Let's get in here, and actually we're going to do the awning first. The awning is down here with the battery disconnect, so we're going to put the awning in. I'm going to go ahead and shut this bay for the TV so I don't forget later on. I'll come through and close everything else up. Okay, let's head inside now. So the counters, you can see right here, does have a flip up for more counter space. You've got a pretty deep single basin here, which is really nice. Nice water faucet. And then up here, you've got a TV for your living room and for the upper bunk here for the cab over bunk. All your controls are going to be right through here. So you've got your switch for the cab over bunk. Let's take a look before I put this up. So you've got the netting there. You've got the ladder, some little throw pillows. Nice setup there. That's going to raise that up. You can see we've got the lights underneath that I had turned on. All right, so that's all the way up. Now over here, I'll go over everything, bear with me. So the generator, we'll go ahead and start that. So we're gonna prime it first. Didn't prime it long enough. It's hard when I'm watching through my camera. I think that should be good. There we go, fired right up. You see the hours on there are going to be 2051.5. All right, now a little bit easier to see here. You've got all your tank levelings here. This is going to be where you control your slide for that back slide. You do have tank heaters for your black and your gray tank right there. Your water pump, and then your water heater is gas or electric. And then, of course, we all know that I'm going to turn that off. That goes to the cab over bunk. So when you have that pulled up, you see you've got a nice area here. Now all the furniture is in really nice condition, especially these seats. They're a beautiful beige color. This one does have kind of more of a tan tint to it, which accentuates in the video. But I'll make sure that the pictures come out accurate. But you've got these nice beige seats here, very comfortable, very, very soft. There is a little pin mark here. I'm very optimistic that we'll be able to get that off or help out a little bit once it goes into the detail bay. But just in case it won't come off without messing up this fabric, I just wanted to disclose that. Looking around here, you've got your curtains on each side. Now this nightshade is retractable with a button. We'll do that in just a moment. You've got your nice table here. And then you've got this other chair too, is in just as excellent condition. Now both of them have these pumps for lumbar support, so you can pump it up there. I don't know if y'all can see that, but you can. And then you can let out the air just like that. Now let's do this. Let's go ahead and just turn her on for you so you can see how she starts up. Beautiful, no problems there. Zoom up a little bit. 80,000 miles, 80,650 miles. Not bad for the year. No engine lights or anything. I'm gonna come over here. You've got your heated mirrors and power mirrors. So you've got, that's nice on both of them. Previous owners had a note in here that it's 11 foot 3 inches tall. I will confirm that. Won't take their word for it, and then all your serial numbers and everything are right there. Coming over here, you've got your fog lights. This is gonna be your night shade, so we'll go ahead and put that up. All right, your generator start, emergency start, and your cab lights, which will control these. Your air, your USB chargers, 12-volt sockets. Pretty nice little setup here. They have your compass set up. And then I didn't want to forget about the spot in the windshield. I'm going to show you just how small it is. All right. You see that tiny little speck floating around right there? That's the speck I'm talking about. It's right there. I know y'all can kind of see it in the sky. All right, so if that gives you some perspective, it is pretty small, but again, I don't want to hide any of those details. These are some wiper blades. I'm not sure if it's the new ones on there or if the new ones were included. We'll have to dig into that a little bit. And this folds over just like that. That way it gives you a nice little pad here. That way if you want to work while you drive or while your partner drives. You got 110 outlets there, speakers, vents everywhere, cup holders. Everything's very nice over here. All right, coming back into the latter part of the cab, or well, of the coach. So you've got your seating here. This does fold up into a jackknife bed, just like that. You've got your night shades, cupboards up here, your remotes, books. That is a full pass-through both directions. That's a cup holder there on the wall. I've already mentioned that that comes out, gone over a little bit of this, of course. One thing that I always like to do is take a look under the sinks, show you if there's any kind of water damage or anything. That is, trying to see what that is. Have them take a look at that, but it's definitely not wet. I wonder, it seems like it came more from here than over there. I wonder if they left some cleaner or something. So it's definitely more accentuated in the video, but I can see it, you can see it. We'll get it checked out, but it certainly looks like it might have been coming more from this area. Perhaps they had some cleaner or something there, but you know what, this is why I do these videos. We'll be transparent. Any kind of leaks that we will definitely find and we will fix, and then I'll see if I can find a little bit more detail on that for you. Had some Everfresh down there. All right, and then let me zoom back out here so we can continue going over. You got your drawers here, which do have really nice size to them, and then this pulls out for a spice rack or for some cans, however you want to use that. Got more drawer space down under here. Really nice drawers as far as the size. Definitely like those. You get your 3-burner cooktop, your vent, and then your microwave here. Oh, and that actually is a convection oven as well. Microwave convection. Very nice. You got storage here over the fridge, and then your refrigerator here. We'll get it all cleaned up. You've got a little bit of cracking of the plastic, but those shelves are replaceable and kind of typical to see. Another drawer here. Coming over here, lots more drawers. Like I said, they did a really good job of utilizing all the space. So this opens up here, and then this opens up here, and you've got a full wardrobe there. Now you'll notice lots of this, and that's a pretty common question. Let me turn my flashback on. I get a lot of questions about stuff like that, and let me show you another portion that's doing that. It's gonna be right over here, right here by the windows. So what that is, because again I get a lot of questions on it. What happens there is the way that these are, the wallpaper is tucked in, and see, you know, certain things like here and the way it's tucked in under that Sometimes what happens is over time, it'll start to pull away or pull a certain direction, which causes that look there. I mean, it's as hard as the rest of the roof. There's nothing wrong with it. It's cosmetic, but that's what's happening is that, and you can even see as I get closer to right in there, you can just see where that wall, the material they use is just pulling. It's tucked into that wall and it's pulling out or sideways, things like that. You can even see a little flap there. See? So I get that question a lot. It's purely cosmetic. You'll see it most times at any kind of corner. You don't always see it, but sometimes when you do, that's what that is there. All right, coming back over here, we'll shut this and shut that. Now before, I don't want to miss the bathroom here. So your bathroom is pretty nice. You've got your sink there, stainless steel. Lots of storage here for linens, whatnot. And one thing that, little things, but it's kind of nice. So if I turn off the main light here, oh wait, not the main light, that light here, we've got those lights. They're pretty dim, but that would be really nice at nighttime, instead of having to turn on that bright light, because those are pretty bright. So you've got nice little night lights there, or little accent pieces, depending how you want to use it. More storage up here. You can see that's all pass through. Towel hanger, porcelain toilet, and then nice shower there. If you're a little on the taller side, you should be just fine. You've got a really decent skylight there. All right. And you know, I was kind of joking when I said it earlier to one of my coworkers, but one thing that I thought was quite funny and quite nice, being that the refrigerator is located directly across from the restroom. Of course, you've got a door for privacy and all that good stuff. But, you know, if you're going to be in there a while, you can just reach out and grab you a Coke or a beer or whatever your taste is. All right, moving on. Under this sink, let's check it out. Definitely like the looks of this. It's dusty in there. I'll show you. Definitely dusty, which we'll get that cleaned up. But this one looks very, very clean, very nice. Still going to get checked. You know, they don't care if I do these videos or not. We're still going to check them. Out. There we go. You can see more of it. Oh, and then you've even got your little GFI plug in there, or GFCI plug. All right, so moving on here into the bedroom. So this is where the slide is. You've got your cool gel memory foam mattress. Looks to be very, very clean, very good condition. It's slowly settling down because this mattress does have to roll up when you travel. So we did just roll it down not too long ago, so it's still settling. So it'll go down. Ooh, I've got the hiccups now. Of course I would in a video. You've got your privacy door there, your night shades, your speakers are up under there, and each has a night light or bed light, radio over there, and then you've also got a TV there in the bedroom, and then a vent fan up above. Now this here, I was looking at this earlier, is another table. I do remember seeing the legs. I'm just trying to remember where I saw them. Oh, and then even under the bed, you've got storage here. You've got one big drawer and then two smaller type drawers. So lots of storage also in the bedroom. And then this TV is fixed. It does not pull out. All right, I do believe we've covered just about everything. If you have any questions, if you think there's something I've missed and you'd like me to go back over it, or if you're interested in possibly purchasing this, would like a test drive, would like to put a deposit down, any of that good stuff, stop the generator here. Just give me a shout. You can reach me at 830-385-2474. And then that way you can get a hold of me or see what other inventory we have. Again, that number is 830-385-2474.